A man is being charged in connection to a late-night homecoming incident between 3 adults and Baraboo High School students.
But Ho-Chunk Nation elected leaders and parents say more needs to be done. NBC 15's Marcus Arsvold spoke to one mom who's worried about her son's safety.
According to a criminal complaint released today, John Kolar is facing 1 count of disorderly conduct. Baraboo School Activities Director James Langkamp was arrested that day, but is not facing charges. Kiana Bodine's son drove the car with his friends Wednesday night. And their story matches the criminal complaint. They say 3 men, one holding a flamethrower, stopped them and forced the boys out of the vehicle. Bodine's son recognized Langkamp and no longer feels comfortable at school because of the incident, so she filed a temporary restraining order.
When I was granted the restraining order, I broke down sobbing because that was the first time that it felt like somebody acknowledged the seriousness of the situation.
Bodine hopes Langkamp resigns or is fired for his involvement.
I want the community to be better. We need to do better for our children and for the future. And 2, the men need to be held accountable for the role that they played in this incident.
A Baraboo School District representative says they've launched an internal investigation on Langkamp and his actions, even though he's not currently facing charges. Right now, he's on non-disciplinary leave and won't be at school until the investigation ends. Bodine says her son and 1 other student of color were the only 2 forced to get on the ground. She and Ho-Chunk Nation legislators are calling on the U.S. Department of Justice to investigate the incident as a hate crime. Live in the studio, Marcus Arsvold, NBC 15 News.